So my friend, here a story begins. So there was a girl who was traveling by the bus and she had a vision to becoming an IS officer, and she knew it. My journey won't be a peaceful. There will be a up and downfall. There will be a up and downfall. But there is only one thing which keeps motivating me, who are my parents. If they sent me Delhi to attend UPSC coaching to becoming an IS officer, this is one of motivation. Because if you see your parents meanwhile working, which is really working hard, so you intentionally get up and you feel like to grow. At once, I'm not saying that you will feel always energetic and motivated. There will be definitely coming downfall in front of you, but it doesn't mean you can't get up and you can't say that I can do it. Whatever type of troubles I'm facing nowadays, only those face trouble who have to secure enough amount of money, while more amount of money, and to becoming successful in the future. Only these guys face such troubles or issues. To be continued. So that girl name was Ishita. So Ishita was reading a book of history, and it was the chapter of Harappa civilization, where she was completely lost meanwhile reading it, and she didn't pay attention where bus halted or not. There was a type of bus stop where bus halted for a while to picking up some new passengers. 3 to 4 boys just got into the bus. After that 3 to 4 boys were completely seeming like not so good, but they were seeming as a bad guy. But even though they just came forward towards Ishita's side, while they were feeling like to just trouble Ishita. At the time, one of boy was just sitting beside of her, but she didn't feel like that somebody just sitting beside me. She was just completely lost it, to be honest. She was just feeling like to be I have to finish this chapter anyhow, that's all. And she loves to read some type of a story or content which is relevant to ancient history. So she paid attention on it and she didn't focus on it. At the time, after completing the chapter, she just closed her book and kept inside the bag. At the time, she realized one of guys sitting just beside her. At the time, those 4 boys just started troubling her. They were just passing a type of negative comment on her. At the time, she was not able to do something. At the time, just she became silent and started thinking, what shall I do right now? Because in such situation, if I do anything, then they might have harmed me also. So at that time, she was a UPSC aspirant. Then she introduced some Indian penal code to them. I can send you behind the bar as per the IPC, that and that. Later, these boys stopped just troubling her. At the time, she went Delhi and she has been arrived where she had to go. After arriving Delhi, Ishita arrived across the road and she was waiting for auto rickshaw. One of auto rickshaw came across her, and this man was asking to her, where do you want to go, ma'am? Then she said, I have to go that coaching center. After arriving the coaching center, she was just stunned, because she was seeing there were bookstores around her, and she felt like where I am arriving, where I am reaching today, it is completely or full of wisdom, where I have to become one of IS officer and I have to take entire wisdom which is relevant to GK content or other subjects. When she entered into the classroom of that coaching center, this coaching center was really ample, and there were thousands of students read at same time for one class. At that time she felt desperate. She was also feeling like, can I do or not? Am I able to pass the exam or not? Am I able to crack it or not? Or shall I go back to my home? At the time she said, she thought in her mind, she wondered that thing. She could not go back because she put a lot of effort to her parents. While then her parents sent her to attend such huge coaching or a type of tremendous labor to cover and become an IS officer. So here comes first day of class. When she was joining first class of an IS relevant thing, at the time, what she noticed, those four guys who were troubling her, they also came to attend same coaching to become an IS officer. She was just completely stunned, but even though she didn't pay attention, at that time she felt like, who cares regard them? I came to do something here, let me focus on it. Then she focused on it. At that time, anyhow those four guys just took out her number and they started troubling her by the phone calls, by the missed calls. Whenever she goes to bed, then they make a missed call, and when she picks up, then nobody answers it. But they were just kept troubling her only, and they just sustained it and doing it. But she was busy preparing for UPSC CSE competitive exam, and she became more determined for her competitive exam, and she started showing her affection towards the books only, and she never distracted her vision towards shit things which is relevant to love. Then her prelim was round the corner. At that time she just started intensifying her study hours, and she became more determined towards it, and she was not able to bring even the meal meanwhile studying, because she was completely in the love of books, because she had a type of curiosity, or you can say enthusiasm, to become an IS officer and to change the way of thinking, the way of looking of the nation. She cracked her prelims and she went to a specific batch where only prelims cracked aspirants can be sit and attend the class for next phase, which is mains, then interview. And you won't believe, after hearing you will be stunned, that girl Ishita cracked mains exam as well as her interview along with 300 of rank, and she became an IS officer. After passing it, the coaching mentor made a type of a specific banner where he printed her a pic along with her rank. At that time those four guys who was troubling her, at that time they were just stunned after seeing her photo in the banner, and those felt desperated and also apologized to her. That's why time is changed. Small steps in the right direction can turn out to be the biggest step of your life. If you like this video, then just subscribe my channel, like, share, and if you want more such relevant videos, then tell me in the comment section. Thank you.